As I mentioned in a previous video, having your client fill out a buyer questionnaire before you start trying to find the right property for them can be extremely helpful. But what should you ask, and what vocabulary do you need to know? Today, we'll talk about another key question to ask on your buyer questionnaire. I'm Jenny from Real Estate English Academy. We're dedicated to helping real estate professionals improve the English that they need for their job. Today, we're going to talk about a very important question to include in your buyer questionnaire that will give you more information about your client's financial situation. Before we get started, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. It really helps us grow and keep us motivated to make more videos. And if you really want to support us, you can head on over to Buy Me a Coffee and buy us a coffee, or check out our Patreon page. When it comes to finding a property for your client, asking the right questions can make or break the deal. Having your client fill out a buyer questionnaire can give you helpful information that will make things so much easier as you move through the sales process. As I've said before, there are no rules as to what you can and cannot ask on your buyer questionnaire, but there are some basics that you should include. Today, we're going to take a closer look at another important question that you definitely want to cover in your buyer questionnaire, no matter what. We'll also go over some key real estate English vocabulary that you need to know in this phase of the process. If you missed our other video on this topic, go ahead and click here. I'll also link to it in the description. Ready? What price range have you been considering? The answer to this question will give you an idea of what price categories you will be searching to find the right property. It will also give you some idea of what the client's baseline is and how high they are willing to go, which means how much money they are willing to pay. Typical answers include between $500,000 and $750,000, $1.7 million to $2.3 million, no higher than $370,000, in the ballpark of $25 million. Now let's take a look at some of the key vocabulary that I just mentioned. Baseline. The term baseline is often used to refer to a starting point that can be used to make comparisons. Since we're using the word here to talk about your client's budget, in this case, the term baseline means the amount of money the client wants and expects to spend on their new property. Of course, this amount is flexible, and the client should also give you an idea of what the maximum amount is that they're willing to spend so that you can target properties in their price range. Example. Now that we have a good idea of the client's baseline, we can run a search of the listings and see if there are currently any attractive offers on the market. In the ballpark. To be in the ballpark means to be close or within a certain range. You might not get the number, amount, or price exactly right, but you're definitely close. So, if your client indicates that the amount that they're willing to spend is in the ballpark of, let's say, $2 million, you know that they would be perfectly fine with spending less, but would also consider spending a little more. Example. The office units in the new business park are all priced in the ballpark of 600,000 euros. I really appreciate the time you all spend watching our videos and hope that you've been learning a lot and have been able to use what you've learned here at work. As I said before, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It's free and you can change your mind at any time, and it definitely helps us out. Okay, take care and have a great week.